Too late.
Too late.
No, too late.
Somebody start talking while I do the final bit of shenanigans that has to be done.
I was just about to say it's been quite a couple of weeks for Ocean, hasn't it? Because he got blasted out into space.
Yeah.
Nearly died, and then he was flying his lovely spaceship over the jungle, and somebody else shot it down, and he nearly died.
Sorry, I have to. It's me talking over you. Sorry.
And that's in a space of about a day, isn't it? Actually.
Well, how long was there between you being blasted out?
I'm fudging the recovery from being out in a vacuum. It may be 2 or 3 days afterwards.
Yeah, there would be some recovery time after that required.
There would, yeah.
I mean, the way the campaign is that you hop in one of those drop caskets and you head down to the planet straight away.
So you're
but
straight
I thought, Dave, you'd want a little bit of a rest.
A bit of a lie down first.
Yeah, but it hasn't been the best week, has it, for me? So
no, poor Ocean. So I understand why he's a bit tetchy about his spaceship. But,
Spaceship having been exploded.
Yeah, it's not my fault. Our fault.
What? No, it's not our fault at all.
No.
Why is it not your fault, given that it was
you shot it?
You shot
Paul's character who actually did the shooting?
No, they don't know that. Shush.
We do know
I think we worked that out.
We know that. Yeah.
Okay.
We do.
I think there was some pretty good manipulation roles to work out the truth, really, weren't there?
I have a talent called Judge of Character, which means I can tell if somebody's lying without having to make a manipulation roll.
Yeah.
And I have momentarily, in game time, forgiven you, ish, for now.
Well, we can also tell from my talent that his motivations were good ones. So he genuinely believed that we were slavers coming back to collect the people in the pod.
Yeah, that is also true.
And can I just point out that I did subsequently use said rocket launcher to, completely cause one single man to explode.
Yeah, we subtly dealt with the approaching enemy by one of you, Adib, blowing one of them up with a rocket, and then Ocean going full auto with his carbine on another one.
And taking down half the forest with it.
Yeah.
Ocean now has 2 moves.
So we did it real quiet like.
Yeah.
It reminded me of that scene from Predator with the guy with the minigun.
Yeah, I like that. I kind of see that. I can see that, yeah.
And then, can you remember what happened at the last moment of that scene?
Someone let the dogs out, didn't they? But the dogs are coming.
My complete notes from the last episode were meet Adib and Jalea, killed some slavers, now the dogs are coming. my full and complete notes from the last episode.
Fairly accurate.
Fuller and more complete than mine. So thanks, Tone. Well done.
As usual, Tone. As usual. I'm going to share where you are. So you guys were clustered basically around this red circle here, facing in 2 different ways, I seem to remember. So Paul, you took out a chap there.
Yeah.
And Dave, Ocean took out a chap there.
Yeah.
Then you heard back here, the dogs being released.
And there was a bigger land crawler or something, we thought.
You haven't seen it. You were watching down this road. You heard it coming. You didn't actually manage to see it because their spotters had seen you beforehand or something.
But they saw the smoke from my lovely ship that somebody fired a rocket at.
Or maybe it was the ship. Yeah. However, they stopped, sent these guys forward to investigate, and the dogs are coming. Is there any prep you'd like to do?
Can we get a sense of how many dogs? Can I have an observation test to try and work out? Is it 2 or is it a pack of 20?
I will give you
20 sounds like
an observation at -2, given that you can't see anything yet, just hear the barks.
Do I get +2 because it's threatening?
No, it's not a surprise attack.
No, okay.
Blooming cheek. You got to watch out for this guy. And if any of you guys are GMing for this guy, he'll push it. He'll push it.
I asked a perfectly reasonable question. I have accepted your perfectly reasonable answer. Sometimes your answers are less reasonable, I have to hasten to say, but on this occasion, I roll 1 success.
You got 1 success.
One
Okay,
success.
it's nearer 2 than 20, giving your own scale.
So 11 then.
10 then, yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay.
Well, no, that would be nearer 20 than 2.
That would be
Well, it
equal.
would be equidistant, actually, wouldn't it? So
Yeah.
10 minimum, maximum.
Maximum. Okay.
It could be 1. That's nearer 2 than 20. One really
It's
big dog.
more than 1 dog.
Okay,
I'll
between
give you
2
that
and
one
10 dogs.
free.
It's 1 dog with 8 heads.
So, Tony and Dave, you are almost simultaneously going first. I'm sticking to the same initiative.
Okay, I don't know what did I have?
You had 6,
Okay.
as did your partner. Paul, you were on 4s, and Millie, you were on 2. What I didn't note down, weirdly, what the bad guys are on, but they are now on 3.
Well, presumably all the bad guys that were there, we
Yeah,
killed.
I'll just do it for the one lot of bad guys. So, Dave and Tony, what do you want to do?
How long do we think we've got before the dogs are going to be on us?
The more you hesitate, the quicker I'll say, yeah, here comes a dog. Roar!
Pardon?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think that necessarily comes across on Zoom. It's got quite good speech recognition and getting rid of other noises. There was a pathetic moment some time ago when I was doing some sort of heavy breathing in the mic and nobody could hear anything. They just said, Matthew's doing something straight to the mic.
Yeah. That isn't one that we want our viewers to watch, is it? Let's skip that 10 seconds quickly.
So can we hear the direction they're coming from? They're coming from the
They
same
are
direction.
broadly speaking coming from where my cursor is here.
We can't see them yet.
No,
Guess just go in Overwatch.
just whoa, 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 whoa.
Does anybody have any?
How far away
No.
is the sled to the north?
The grav sled or whatever they had.
Yeah, the blood splattered sled.
Let me just remind myself of what the scale is on this map. I think I told you last time, but I can't remember.
Is it worth making a dash?
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Is it worth
So this
maybe
square
plotting
here
a way back a
is
bit?
10 meters. So that is 120 or something like that.
And similar to the other one then as well.
That's a little bit shorter. 100,
That's right.
90.
That's running towards the dogs, though.
Well, don't just remind myself. We want to get down to. I'm pointing. You can't see because it's on the screen. Don't we want to get there down to that point number 2, near where the ship went down, and check that there's someone in it? Isn't that what was the plan?
That was
Yes,
the plan.
definitely is, I think.
So is it
But
worth?
we've still got a tank coming, haven't we?
Yeah, but
Oh,
I don't
Go on, sorry.
don't know if we can take on a tank.
We do have a rocket launcher.
Got a rocket launcher.
Has it got any reloads left?
Yeah, I've got 2 left.
Oh, okay. That's
Do
less.
these grab bikes have any weapons on them, Matt?
You don't know. They're too far
But
away. from you.
nothing obvious. They've not got like a front-mounted
They're not
machine gun.
Grav bikes with another man with a big heavy weapon on.
No, okay.
I don't think. I can't remember from last time. Let me just make a quick check on that.
Okay, I think I'm going to want to take a position that gives me a view down the road where the dogs are going to be coming, and then go into Overwatch, having reloaded.
Okay.
This might be a great opportunity to do automatic fire on more than one target, which would be cool. Not that I want to kill dogs, but if they're going to eat me.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're more likely to be killing them than befriending them.
Yeah,
Paul,
sadly.
is there anything you want to do?
Well, I've probably said, should we make a run for the sled? And Ossian and Yahib said, no, we need to get down to the ship. At which point, I'm in a position of overwatch with Ossian then.
Do you have any other weapons?
I've got a Vulcan carbine.
Okay, cool.
Rocket launcher might be a bit over the top for some dogs.
Yeah, we want to save that for the tank.
Yeah, it's a bit over the top for one man, but
But you needed to
Okay.
twist it.
So you
Again,
see
Millie,
a couple
again.
of dogs come. This is relatively clear ground here. So I think you see these guys first. Paul, I can't remember your character name.
Adib.
Adib, yeah, that's it. You see some dogs break out of the tree line here and start running down this way towards you guys along this ridge and then coming down this way.
in that case, can I say 2 coming from the north, turn and shoot at one of them?
Yep.
I'll remind myself what my shooting at things skill is. So that would be 5 dice. Any pluses or minuses to the sizes or anything? Range?
No.
I'll take that. And I rolled 1 success.
1 success. Shooting at a dog. And what damage does that do?
It does 3 damage. A crit on 2, which was no good for the ability. Oh, I should have rolled an extra dice as well. I should have rolled another. Can I roll it? It's got a +1 bonus. Shall I roll another dice?
Okay, roll another dice.
That came up as a 6, honest.
So 2 damage. So what was your damage of your weapon?
Damage is 3, and it does a crit on 2.
Now, I clearly saw what these dogs were. There we go. It does a crit on 3. If it says 2, you need to get 2 extra successes.
Oh,
after
sorry.
the first
Okay.
one.
Oh, right. Okay. So in that case,
But it does damage 3 and then goes up to 4. Okay. You think you've hit the dog, but he's carrying on running.
it's big dogs.
Dave, where are you overwatching?
I was overwatching down the road, yeah, down there between 1 and 5, I think it is. Yeah.
Okay. So again, now you see dogs coming out. Tony, you can shoot as well if you so desire.
I think I do so desire.
How many?
3 dogs here.
Okay. Do you want to shoot first turn, or what should I? I guess is it the higher agility goes first?
Probably, technically. My agility is 3.
Yeah, mine's 4.
Okay,
In which case, I'm gonna go full auto on them.
You're full autoing the dogs.
Hey Matt, I found the joys of full auto, mate. So you know.
Yeah.
There's 3 targets, so I can now spread the damage if I get enough successes. So it's
This is the sort of thing that one needs to spend darkness points on, though. Bear that in mind.
Yeah, okay. So I get 7 for my ranged combat plus 1 for the rifle. Is that 8? Okay, that gives me 2 successes. And then this is the fun bit for the rest of you, where I roll 1 dice until I roll 1 twice. Sorry. Not so good. I don't know what Matt's doing.
I'm just looking for my darkness point store.
Oh, okay. Right, so that's another 6, so that's 3 successes. 4 successes.
You have to say when you're moving on to another target.
Do you?
Yeah.
I think it just says you can spread the successes across the targets. I think so.
Remind myself.
Okay, I'll stop there. I'm on 4 successes at the moment. So if I...
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Why can't I remember my... There we go. Defending. Grappling. Overwatch. Where's auto fire?
Page 89.
There we go. Yes.
I just realised because my Vulcan Carbine's also got automatic fire, so I could be on the same.
You are rolling at -2, are you, Dave, as well?
I didn't, actually.
So it's -2 for automatic fire. Reminding ourselves, of course.
Do you want to lose one of my successes then? Because I rolled 2 dice too many.
Okay. I'll lose one of your
Okay,
successes.
so I'm down on 3 for the moment.
You can choose to distribute your dice, those in your original roll and/or the extra full auto dice against the new targets. Yeah, you can do it after rolling. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I've got 3 successes then instead of 4, but I haven't rolled any 1s yet. Okay, 4 successes. Oh, that's a 1.
That's it.
No, but I've got the.
Oh, you've got the other thing. Okay, carry on.
I've just lost. I'll pick that up in a moment.
Millie's really enjoying this, watching you.
I know. Sorry. This is more fun probably around the table than online. Okay, that's 4 successes in total.
4 successes in total, and you have to change them.
So
how do you want to distribute those? You've got 3 dogs.
Okay, I'm going to hit the first one, then I'm going to crit the first one, and then I'm going to hit the second one.
Okay, and what's your base damage?
Damage is 3.
Okay.
So they both take 3.
On the first one.
And one of them takes a crit. I'll read yellow first. 64.
Oh, he's dead.
Okay, good. Well, not good. Poor dog.
Okay. And he yelps and bowls over.
And so I hit the other one for 3 damage.
Millie or Tony, what are you doing?
I'll shoot at one of the dogs that's not dead. I'm not going. I'm using my Vulcan carbine. I'm not going to do auto fire. Although I'm just going to check. I've got homing ammo.
Gives you plus. Oh dear.
That was the ammo that we got from the campaign,
Yes.
wasn't it? That's not in the core book, I don't think, is it? I don't think. I could be wrong.
Let me check.
Doesn't appear to be in the core book. No.
All these guys with this tech.
All these people
Wow.
with fancy stuff. I've just got a long rifle.
Yeah.
It fires bullets.
Yeah.
That
I've got
works.
5 bullets.
Damn, I'm doing a search on the core book there.
Yeah, I've just searched the core book. They're not. It's not in there.
I think it was just +1, wasn't it, to hit? If I remember rightly.
Homing rounds. Oh dear, sorry, it's taking time to render this page. There we go. Can't see the mechanical effect. Range combat +2.
It's 2. Okay.
Write that down.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will.
Well, we won't forget it next time, will we? Well, hopefully not. Considering all of us, I suspect, except Millie, are in our 50s.
Okay, so I'm just shooting the next dog in line. I'm not auto firing.
Okay,
I get 1 success,
one success.
which
and
I'll probably stick with. So that's 3 damage for Vulcan
3
Carbine.
damage. Okay. That dog looks like it's down, leaving just one dog on this side. Millie, your turn.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to use my rifle.
Shoot another poor harmless
Yeah.
creature.
Shoot a bitey dog. So I've got a long rifle, which is ranged combat. Now I've never done ranged combat. Is there anything I can do to make myself better at it? I've got.
You can aim with a
so
fast
you can
action.
do an aimed shot,
Yeah.
which gives you +2 and uses all your actions this round.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do that. I don't think we're going anywhere else, are we?
Okay.
So 3, 4, 5, 6 dice.
The weapon, which should have a bonus as well.
Yeah, it's a bonus of 0 because it's a primitive weapon.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a musket, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It goes bang. I don't hit. I don't get any successes.
It goes bang with a cloud of smoke. It looks quite impressive in terms of the bluey smoke that it produces in comparison. It's not quite as loud as the other guns, and it doesn't shoot out as many bullets in one go, Dave.
Boring.
It is boring.
But no, it doesn't.
Yeah, I don't hit. No successes.
Okay. The dogs are changing direction at this point. Or no. 2 are coming from the north, still, Paul, and the other one that's coming from the east, sorry, forgive me, actually turns its tail and runs. So, Dave and Tony, it's you again.
This third dog is still coming, is it?
No.
You just left it.
It's ran, has it? Okay.
So one's still coming from the north. The ones from that we were shooting
Two are
at.
still coming from the north, but the ones you were shooting at, the third
Right.
one.
Okay. First things first, I'm going to reload.
Okay.
Which is 2 actions out of the 3. And how close is this dog to Adib?
It will probably attack this round.
And how close am I to Adib?
Pretty. You're in the same group, I think, aren't you? Or-
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I think we're all together.
Okay. I'm going to.
Quick shot will be at -2.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to do that. I don't think. Oh yeah. Why not? Yeah. Okay. I'll do a quick shot. So that'll be. It's agility. So it's 4, 5, 6. That's 7 dice, but -2, so it's 5 dice. And I get no successes. No, I won't push that.
No successes.
No successes.
Shoot at it and miss.
Yeah.
Tony.
Yeah, I will turn and shoot one of the dogs that's coming from the north. Is it? There's still 2 there.
Yeah.
So in the same way, that kind of turning to face it, that's count as an action. Is it? So can I aim?
Yeah, you can do an aim shot if you want to use all your actions.
Yeah, I will do that. I'll do an aim shot. No successes at all.
No successes.
These are lucky dogs.
The plan's working, Yeki. We do want Adib to get mauled, don't we?
The dogs are kind of trained to attack, so they're kind of leaping from side to side in a way that maybe avoids fire. Paul.
Yeah, I think I'm not going to push. By the way.
I am I am going to. I didn't realise I should have aimed last shot, shouldn't I? I only took one shot. I am going to aim. I'm going to go for the dog I didn't hit.
Okay.
I think it's better to take on two not so good dogs than one. If I aim, does that give me an?
Well, if you
extra
finish off
five?
one of them, only one of them will get an attack on you. Whereas if they're both still up, they potentially could both attack you.
I suppose there is that.
Might
Okay,
be.
I'll shoot the one I previously shot.
Just having this discussion as the dogs are bearing down on us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Andy, I advise you to
Which one should I
shoot
go
the one
for?
you've already hit. Try and finish it off.
So aim, is that an extra dice?
+2.
So 2 dice.
Oh, extra 2, so that's 8 dice. And 1, 2, 3 sixes. So 3 successes. And that is a crit.
Okay, roll the crit.
41.
41. I can't remember what that is. Yeah, you've gutted him basically. You wouldn't do so much damage, except you've also given him all his. You've broken him too, so he is down. Leaving one then to make an attack, and everybody assumed it was going to attack Adib, but I'm just rolling the dice to work out. Sadly, Adib, it attacks you.
No, it's not sadly at all, actually. I think it's just it's karma.
And it does 2. So it's going for it basically it's kind of trained to capture people alive. So it's not going for a kill, it's going to kind of it goes for a grapple. It attacks your weapon hand effectively. And we'll see how it does. Which dice tray am I using? My dice
The unlucky one.
No, it turns out to be the lucky one.
Lucky for whom?
You aimed, didn't you?
I did.
Right, so you can't block the attack,
No.
sadly. And it but it doesn't get a firm grip, sadly. Well, for its point, it does you 1 point of damage.
Ouch.
It's now in close combat range, so there will be negatives -3 to shoot it.
That's okay.
Well, -3 for you. The others can shoot at you both and see what happens. Just bear in mind, I've got a whole bunch of darkness points for those straight. Right. So, Millie, your friend is being attacked by a big hairy dog.
All right. Well, does it cost like an AP to change weapons? Because I've got.
Would do, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I want to swap from my rifle to my axe.
Okay.
And attack the dog.
Okay. In close combat.
Yeah.
So yeah, go with strength and melee.
Strength and melee. Let's double check that. I've got nothing in melee. So this is going to be 4 as well. Oh, I got a 6.
1 6. How much
1
damage
6.
does the axe do?
3.
Wow.
Okay. Just making sure.
Oh, and I've got the judge's talent. Does that apply now?
What does it allow you to do?
I don't really. It's the icon talent, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've just noticed an interesting thing about these dogs here.
Yeah. They're not really dogs.
These dogs are armed with a long rifle and a Vulcan carbine. I think that might be a
No wonder they're struggling. I mean,
a misprint.
They're especially well-trained dogs.
Yes.
You deal an automatic critical injury when your attack hits, regardless of whether the attacker penetrated cover or armor.
Well, there we go. I knew it applied when it was.
That is quite handy.
That does cost a darkness point, though.
Oh, does it?
But you know, I haven't got many darkness points. You can just spend.
Has he got lots of? Is it? How important is this?
He's got about 22 darkness points at the moment.
So it doesn't make a lot of
You want me to
difference.
tell you how many? Because it's a long time, and I just like counting them. That's 5,
I want to rub it in anyway.
10, 15,
It just means it will come back to haunt us one day.
20. No, 23, Paul, not 22.
Oh, sorry.
23. So having 24 won't be that
Won't be
bad.
that much worse. will
Wouldn't
it?
make that big a difference, really. No.
No, true.
Yeah, so can I, if that's all right with everybody, I would like to really hurt this dog.
Go for it.
Great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, not
Okay.
great.
Roll the crit.
What's your talent?
The
Pardon?
judges.
Sorry? Oh, judge's talent. Yeah.
Automatic crit.
So
Um,
roll a crit then.
35.
35.
You've given it a headache.
Bad dog, no.
No, you get it in the eye. So it's you slash across the eye with the axe. How much damage have you done? Did you say
3.
3? And this was the unharmed dog, so he's still up, but he is going to be. He may be debilitated a bit.
There.
Can you make an observation roll, please, for me, Dave?
With a +2 dice.
No.
Okay. I get 1 success.
1 success. You're hearing the truck or whatever it is, the tracked vehicle, the big thing you haven't seen,
Yeah.
starting up again.
Okay. Can I hear it moving towards us?
With 1 success, you can't work out what's happening.
Okay.
Anyway, it's your turn.
I'm going to draw my baton with my fast act on 1 action, and then I'm going to whack the dog with it,
Okay, then.
which gives me 5 dice. Do I get a bonus because he's grappling with Paul?
Everybody beat the dog. Everybody. Reminds me of the
Oh,
Half Man, Half Biscuit song, Seal Clubbing.
Just trying to
Don't
make
hit
it.
Don't hit it on the head. It's got its jaws wrapped around my arm at the moment.
It hasn't, actually. It hasn't managed to get a
Oh,
decent grip on.
I've missed.
He did an
Anyway.
extra success of that. Okay. Tony, what are you doing?
Well, I'll join in. I shall draw my knife for my fast action. Then I shall. Oh, the
Something
dog.
out of Monty Python, isn't it?
Yeah. So I'm not very good at combat really, so I'll probably miss anyway. Oh no, I get 1 success, which does 2 damage with my knife.
2 damage.
Yes.
Still going strong. And Paul?
Right, I drop my rifle and draw my Dura knife, and I'm going to stab the damn thing. And my melee combat is 1, and my strength is 4, so that's 5 dice.
Plus any
And
bonus for the knife, Paul, remember?
There is no bonus for a Dura knife.
Okay.
And I wish there was, because I didn't get anything.
Okay.
This is Super Dog, isn't it? We're going to be here in an hour battering this thing, and it's still going to be going.
We've been half an hour. And I'm rolling. I've got darkness points to spend, so I'm going to make him roll again.
What, the dog has prayed to the icons?
No, it's not the dog prayed to the icon. It's just bad karma.
It's
And-
Latin.
He gets a hit on. He changes his attack to you, Tony.
What?
But again, he doesn't manage to get a decent grip on you, but he does do you 1 point of damage.
1 point of damage. Okay. Ouch. So I'm quite damaged already, so I can't take too many more dog bites before I go down.
Don't look to me for sympathy. I'm the GM. I'm just saying what the dice roll.
I very much wasn't looking to you for sympathy there, Matthew. That's
No,
very
no.
much what I wasn't doing.
We've learned over the years that's an entirely fruitless thing to try doing. Look to Matt for sympathy.
Which leaves you, Millie.
All right. Well, Jelly is going to try and hit it with her axe again.
Excellent.
Let's have a go. Oh, I get 2 successes.
2 successes. What's
And
the crit on your axe?
1.
Excellent. So you get another crit.
And
And this time you don't have to spend a darkness point for it.
excellent.
So roll that first.
Could you use that judge's talent as often as you like?
Yeah, I think so.
You have to hand over a darkness point each time.
Yeah, you can.
Ooh, 55.
That'll finish him off.
Oh, that's
That'll
better.
finish it off. Yeah, I'm sure. Although I didn't want to say this, but her damage on that axe will finish it off anyway.
Yeah, I thought that might be the case.
You sever its artery, and it is bleeding heavily, whelping a bit as it lies on its side.
Let's put it out.
You have now defeated the warhounds.
Defeated a dog.
Yes.
Each of the mighty dogs of
I hope
doom.
the 4 of you feel proud for ganging up on one dog.
Just on the rules thing, you can only use your icon talent once per session.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. Right, you've wasted your session now. Next time it'll really matter.
I'll just have to not try and kill anything now. Can we hear anything else coming? Aside from the track thing?
In the moment of peace, with only this mewling hound lying at your feet to disturb the sounds of the jungle, I want to make you feel really sad for killing them.
Somebody finish it off.
A dog bit me.
I've only got a baton, so I'm not going to batter it to death. Can somebody
All right. Well, I've got an axe. I'll finish it off.
Okay.
Poor thing.
You hear the tracked vehicle apparently retreating.
Ah, cowards.
I think before they gain more courage, we should go and look at the thing you've come for.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
While we're in the middle, is it worth diving over and getting that grab sled before?
One of the grad sleds was destroyed by somebody's blast. I guess.
Somebody's
rocket.
rocket.
That'll be your rocket, Paul.
Oh, okay.
How many people can you get on a grab sled? One of these?
2, I think.
Okay. I've got pilot skills, so I'm going to run over to that other grab sled, and I'm going to get it and bring it back over towards where the ship is.
Okay. So the rest of you, though, are heading towards Site 2 to have a look at the.
Yeah, if we can get down to the easiest way to get down to that crashed pod.
Presumably, we've got things like rope or chains or something on the ship somewhere we could use to help lower somebody down if it was difficult.
We're in the jungle. Vines.
You might be comfortable using vines to take your life, but frankly, I'll have a
down a
rope.
big cliff.
You want a rope? Yeah.
Let me just find us. Where's this drop pod? It told you exactly how difficult it was to get down there. And I can't see where it says that now. That's what I hate. You read these things, you go, oh, yeah, I'll make note of that. That's an important thing that might happen. Okay. So you can get down there. Anybody with survival or dexterity, rolling it at -1. And you can probably get 2 people sort of by it at any one moment.
Well, you guys get there before I do, so one of you can do it.
I'll go down.
Okay.
'Cause
I'm going to try and go down as well, although it might end badly.
I'm not very good at climbing.
No,
So what's
I'm
your
terribly
survival,
good.
Emily?
My survival is 9.
Okay, 9 dice in survival.
9.
One. Roll
Wow.
8 dice.
Mm,
She does live in the jungle after all.
fair enough.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh. 1, 2, 3 successes.
Right, you get down there, no problem at all, and I'll let you say that you use your successes to help one other person come down with you.
Yeah. Okay.
So you, Tony, or
I was going to go down as well. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. All right. I will on the way down point out to Yakub
thanks.
and there.
So what do I get for that? How many extra dice?
2 extra dice.
2
I
extra
guess.
dice. Okay, that's
So that's 1 extra dice, given that there's a -1 on the thing.
okay. So leaves me with 6 dice then, so that could be worse. 1 success.
Okay, yeah. You get down there, slipping, sliding, not as elegantly as. Sorry, what's your character's name, Millie?
Delia.
Julia.
Julia.
Why do I have this problem with your
It's
name?
fine. She's probably used to it.
Yeah.
Plus, you do seem to have changed the spelling of it since last week.
Oh, have I? That's my fault then.
Sure, the L
The
and the
problem I have with it is I am clicking on your picture and your name, all the others, when you click, your name comes up, but your name doesn't come up. I have no idea why that is. Anyway, never mind. Yeah, you get down there and you notice, well, Tony, you notice a number of things. Do you want to make a observation, or we've got investigation in this game? I can't remember. Whichever. What's your
No.
detecting ability? Detective.
Observation, I think it would be.
yeah, there is no investigation skill, so I guess observation is the.
Okay. Yeah, do that.
I'm going to push that.
Thank you very much.
I still get no successes.
25.
So I'll explain some of the stuff, but I maybe won't connect it and let you do it. This is marked.
Okay, I think we've got trouble with your internet, Matt.
Have we lost Matthew at a crucial moment?
It's just epic suspense.
With black numbers.
Hang on, Matt.
Matthew, we lost you there for a few seconds. Can you start that again?
Oh,
you,
right.
you
Okay.
froze. You froze for a few seconds.
Right at the
it's-
start of the description.
We didn't get the beginning of that.
Ah, well, that's what you get for rolling all zeros.
You get Matt's shit internet.
Now, this is a marked with black numbers, and you saw that they were painting black or white numbers on the drop pods when you were up on Coriolis and they were dropping them down. You also remember that some people were marked with white or black crosses on their forehead, some of the prisoners you released. But I don't think you worked out why,
Go on again.
given you also failed. You can, the two of you can test force. So that's one of you testing force and the other one throwing in a dice.
How strong are you, Julia? I'm not very strong, I have to admit.
Just 4. I'd get
That's
4
that.
on
Well,
that.
that's more than I get. So you can do the force thing, and I'll help.
All right. I get 1 success.
Right. To open the pod that's strapped down here, you can do that. And inside the pod is a stasis bed, which I'm not sure whether you recognize these stasis beds, Julia.
No, probably
But
not.
obviously you do, Tony. And you'll notice that inside this stasis bed is the muffled sounds of somebody going and banging on the glass.
Can we open the stasis bed?
You can with a technology roll.
I'm not going to even be able to try that.
Nor am I.
I can give it a go if I can get there.
You could. One of you will have to get up, and the other one. There's just space for 2 people to stand around this.
Am I back with the grav vehicle now, Matt?
I guess you can be.
I'm going to have picked up the guy's gun, whatever it was, as well.
No, that was destroyed in a hail of bullets, I'm afraid.
Was it? I'm going to pick up his reloads then.
That was also destroyed in a hail of bullets.
Surely, at least at one darkness point to say that. Come on.
Okay. Hey,
Gotta try and start chipping
I'll
them
spend
away.
2.
No, you're just showing off. Okay, so do I have to climb down? This might be
We'll
the
have to
problem.
climb down. Dexterity or survival at -1.
Okay, survival will have to be then. That gives me 4 dice.
And Julia help him and point out where to put his feet as he comes down.
Nah. You got that bonus on the last one. That was all helping you.
You
but
messed it up as you came down. Now those bits are all wonky again.
I
You
got
wish-
a success.
She said, grab that branch, and you grabbed that branch, but it came away in your hand. So
Well, can't she say grab the other branch to me then?
Ocean, grab that branch.
Do I get a dice?
Oh
got
no,
4
not
dice.
that one.
4
No,
dice, okay.
no, Ocean, other left.
Okay, I better push that then.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Okay, I'm not rolling as many 6s as I did last time. I failed after I pushed.
it doesn't say what happens when you fail getting down here.
I just have a bit of a heart palpitation and then carry on as normal.
You get sucked into space.
I think,
Yeah,
can't.
yeah, I get sucked into space and have my
have to
spaceship
get-
blown up.
as you said, you'll have to get a rope out of the ship and get Jalea to tie a rope around the pole and bring it up there. The time.
Matt, I was going to say, while they're doing all this, can I have been cutting down some vines?
Of course you can, Jungle Man.
Is that just because that's just a hobby that you have?
My
Yeah.
team does on a Tuesday. Yeah.
I'm just going to weave a hammock.
No, but you're doing it to fashion a rope harness, are you?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Do you,
I'll
want me
let
to
you
do
have
a survival? Do you want me to do a survival roll?
Yes, please.
It's 3, 4, 5. And no, I'm not very good at it. That's a nothing.
Okay, do you want to push that?
Team, is it worth a darkness point for a
Surely
rope?
we're rope on
Rage of the
ship, surely.
icons.
We must have rope on the ship.
Okay, I'll let you get rope out the ship then.
Okay.
I won't make Paul create the icons. So eventually it takes a bit of time, and this woman's really, really panicking now. But eventually you get her up onto the ridge, and Dave, you can do your work.
Yeah, okay. I got 6 dice with technology. Presumably, do I have some tools on board the ship that I can get an extra dice for?
You've got a workstation, so yeah, I guess you can.
Okay, cool. Okay. I'm really not doing well today. I will push that again. Go on then.
Thank you very much.
I have to resort to a different set of dice. These. Okay, 1 success this time.
1 success. So eventually, yeah, this pod had properly broken. Obviously, you know, it's meant to keep her asleep until it's opened, and that hadn't happened. She's defrosted. She was trapped in there. I guess it's tumbling down the bank that probably caused it. She is a person who I need to just describe. And as soon as these, there we go. Yeah, she's got a black cross on her forehead, mostly come off now in the sweat of being trapped in here. She's very scared of everything and very scared of you. So somebody is going to need to calm her down to get any sense out of her. Or let her wander off into the jungle, of course.
Is that a Medicogi roll?
Or is
Or
it
command?
manipulation?
Manipulation?
I think you could do it with a command or manipulation.
Well, I'm shit at both, but
I have
Doesn't
6
have to be
dice
you,
of
doesn't it?
manipulation.
no.
I mean, Jalaya and Adib, you were coming to see who was in this pod anyway, weren't you? Have you done this before? Do you have somewhere that you take these people when you rescue them from these pods, or is this
I can tell you guys, no, you don't. You were just sent here to observe what was going on over here.
So is anyone else better at calming down very upset people who've just crashed in a...
No, Tony, I think it's you.
No, I've only
Okay.
got. I've
So
got
I've got
5.
some water and some food that you could offer her if that'll
Yeah,
help.
so that would help, wouldn't it? Definitely. That would definitely help, Matthew. So
Okay, do you want an extra dice from...
I do want that, yes. I definitely do
Jalaya?
want that. Okay. 7 dice then. Come on. Yeah, 2 successes. It's not too bad. I'll go with that. Yeah, I'm basically going to reassure, say, look, we're not the those crazy martyr guys. We're here to help you. To calm down.
Okay.
Stick
So
with us and you'll be
you've
fine.
got the ship here. You can put her in a relatively safe space.
In a ship that's on fire.
It's no longer
on
on
fire. It's just got a bit of smoke from the.
The entire
hole in
bridge
the
has been
bridge.
blown up, but it's not on fire. There's a bit of
Okay.
smoke still, but it's not on. It's not actually burnt. Well, some circuits are burning, but it's not on fire.
Adib.
Anyway, you come down, and she, in the end, explains that it's a story you guys have heard before. She manifested some mystic powers about a year ago, over a year ago. People treat her very differently. Somebody had suggested, you're not sure whether it's Aram, she didn't really know that person's name, that they go to the sanitarium. She'd gone to the sanitarium had offered a sort of working group there, and then at some point she'd been snatched by a bunch of Coriolis guard, held prisoner down in the basement where you discovered some prisoners, and saw a number of people being loaded onto these pods and blasted down to the surface of Kua.
I suppose they didn't explain the significance of the black and the white numbering to you.
You ask her about that, do you?
Yes, I do ask her about that. Just in case, they let something slip. Some information that might be useful.
Can you roll manipulation again?
I get 1 success that time.
Okay, it takes some time to get your question across. You're not quite sure what you mean about the black and the white crosses, because of her current state of confusion. But then suddenly she twigs what you're saying, and she says, yeah, people with black crosses have got mystic powers. People with white crosses were just other people that they'd grabbed and put in the pods. She doesn't know why those other people were being grabbed.
But presumably, at the least, if they were grabbed under suspicion of being mystics, then turned out not to be, they can't just release them. So they've got to take them anyway. Or kill them.
Possibly. But they definitely didn't have mystic powers as far as she was aware. Okay, so that interview over. What do you guys want to do about repairing the ship, following the vehicle, going to the little township that you wanted to Burbasil.
So we do want to go and find where they're taking these people. So I guess if we can, following the tracks of the crawler might be a
okay.
way
How long would it take me to repair the ship? And do I have the stuff on board to do it?
Well, technically you do, since you've got a workstation, but it would take a considerable length of time. I advise you not to do it in this space of until we've done the rest of the adventure.
So, Adib, July, how are you at tracking vehicles?
I'm good.
Yeah, Julia's survival skills are much better than mine.
So presumably you don't know already where they take these people when they pick them up, the slavers.
Maybe,
No.
I don't know.
No, I don't think we do.
No. You could make an educated guess, guys, that they probably take them to Babersil, simply because that is the nearest territory for your. Did I say Babersil? I don't mean Babersil. Bay Basin. I keep
Bay Basin,
yeah. Which is the nearest hive of scum and villainy, and where your enemies in the constant civil war are based. So that would be your guess. You could take these people there, or you could follow the tracks and just confirm that that's where they are going.
I'm thinking following the tracks is probably a good idea. But also, we're a few days walk, did we say? Can I repair the other grav bike?
No, I think that's blasted. I don't think you have the parts of that.
No, okay.
But the grav bike would take, if you're going, you think, Millie, that it would take 4 days to get to Bay Basin walking. You're not so familiar with technology.
Is that with the lady we found? Even walking with her.
Well, taking these guys aren't jungle people like you. You could probably do it in less than 4 days. But these.
All right. Okay. It's the Scotty from Star Trek estimate then, yeah.
Yeah. Just getting these guys, with their various injuries, and they'll probably have to stop for rests and want water and stuff like that.
Water and food, that kind of,
Yeah.
Minor things,
Minor things of the mortal folk. No, all right. So yeah, we could get to Bay Basin maybe 4 days, but that's the opposite direction of these tracks, isn't it?
It is, broadly speaking, but it may be that they take a more circuitous route.
Because it's quite hilly and around here, isn't it? So they may not better. And there's obviously a big drop in the south there where that water goes over. So you probably can't just drive directly to Bay Basin.
Where is the map? Hold on, the map's off my screen. Have you got the map on your screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Bay Basin is to the south of here, isn't it?
So you're on a ridge along here. So you wouldn't be walking people off the bottom of the cliff here. You would be going one way or the other along the ridge to get down.
Okay.
And then make that way. And that, with your knowledge, I think you think that could well be a road to Bay Basin, not necessarily the one you'd take, but for the big vehicle you heard.
If Bay Basin is 4 days walk away, does that mean that a tractor vehicle and a couple of grav bikes would have a base camp near here? Or would they just
I guess if you've got those vehicles, it wouldn't take you 4 days, would it?
Yes.
No, I'm just trying to think of how far that is. Is that 80 miles or something, say? I don't know, 20 miles a day walking. Might make sense for them.
Right, it's probably not as far as 20 miles because it's hard walking here.
Yeah,
it's heavy terrain, isn't it? The jungles of Kua.
I think we should follow the tracks of the vehicle, at least to start with.
It needs to be a little bit wary of other vehicles coming along.
Yeah.
But I guess we can watch out for that.
Are you going to take the grav bike? Or hover scooter, whatever it is. Hover
You might
Guess
as
we
well.
might as well, because we can take turns on it and have,
You should probably stick her on it if she's not feeling that great.
even if we can only get walking pace, we can probably keep going for longer if we can kind of rotate having a,
we
sit
could
down
always-
on the grav bike.
We could always use it for scouting as well.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So, how much food and water have you got?
Well, I
Oh,
guess we've got plenty on board the
Got
ship.
plenty on the ship, haven't we?
presumably. So we'll take a week's worth, stick it on the
Right.
back of the grav bike.
I have a water purifier.
Excellent. So water's not going to be a problem.
It's just food
Surely
is
you
what I
guys
worry
can
about.
you guys kind of hunt and live off the fruit of the forest anyway.
No,
I
we get
guess,
it.
yeah.
We get it all from the ration packs from the local shop.
Yeah.
Local Aldi.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're following the tracks, can I get one of you to make a survival or observation test at -1?
I think Jalea should do that because she's the expert.
And the rest of us, can one of us help?
And I guess somebody with the survival skill can help.
I've got
I've got observation but no survival.
5 in survival.
Right, so you can throw a dice, give Jalea a dice, and then she's not got the negative.
Okay.
I get 3 successes.
Ooh.
Okay, right. So you can clearly see the tracks, and you could,
Mhm.
if desired, with the shuttle, with the sled, you guys could catch up this vehicle before they get to Bay Basin, if you so desire. But you could just follow it into Bay Basin.
Is there any way of getting ahead of it? Is there like a side track or a side road that Jalea might know?
Jalea, what do you think?
I don't know. Would there be enough scope with that with the 3 successes?
With 3 successes, that could be a critical, yeah.
Yeah, so
two of you. I don't think everybody obviously could do it.
yeah, so I guess
Go ahead.
at some point we'll say, look, if we break off here, leave this bike or thing. Would we need to leave the bike behind? The
No, I think there'd just be a route to use the bike to
With-
get
okay.
ahead.
So the bike is designed for
Otherwise, it's,
2. But so
it's
how many
very-
at a pinch? How many of us could go on the bike?
Just 2.
if we so it's a rough route, but we could use the bike and get ahead of the big tank.
Well, I was thinking that we could then ambush it, but if it's only 2 of us, that might be lowering the odds somewhat in our favour.
Maybe see who they meet and listen to what they say.
Because Bay Basin presumably is a reasonably sizable settlement. So actually following this thing and seeing specifically within Bay Basin where they go could be useful as well, narrowing down our search.
Being in front of it is probably better than being behind it, because
Mm.
if we're behind it, they might twig that we were the people that shot the rest of them up. If we sort of get in front of it and do one of those, we're following you from in front type skits.
Mm.
And if one of you had a rocket launcher, I'm just saying.
Get in
Well-
front and-
We could always just blow it up, of course.
It depends how many people are in it, and if only 2 of us can get ahead of it, unless we want to just run an ambush and then attack it from 2 sides at the same time.
I thought we could all get ahead of it.
No,
No.
only,
No,
two,
only
only
if
2
one
of
is
us.
like-
You
Oh,
need
okay.
the hover bike to get ahead of it, and the hover bike only takes 2.
Okay.
So we
Your
could
choice.
get ahead and spy on them, or try and get ahead and let Adib blow it up, or just stick together for some safety in numbers.
I think there's definitely there's definitely an advantage in getting ahead of it, because then those ahead of it, if they are are seen by it and are obviously ahead of it, then they are perhaps less likely to suspect we're after them. Whereas if we come up from behind it, then as Paul says, they're likely to go, haha, these might be the people who shot all our dogs.
But do you want to blow it up? Is the ace question.
Yeah, do you want to attack it or just follow it and see where it goes?
Yeah, because if you want to attack it, then probably the best thing to do would be for you two to go on the bike in front of it, and we'll go as quickly as we can behind it, and then I'll just launch a couple of
do
missiles
something
at it.
do something to block the road so it can't get past.
Well,
Then use that as an ambush.
Well, yeah. I mean, also you're there, so once it's blown up, you can perhaps pick off anyone that's still there, or better still, grab one of them as a prisoner.
Yeah, I guess the point would be getting somebody that we can interrogate, isn't it?
Yeah.
Rather than just killing them all, because then we lose our lead somewhat. So either we follow them or we capture one of them. What do we think? Is this a fight that we don't have to have? Therefore, we probably shouldn't have it.
Probably.
Seeing how dangerous fighting can be.
Well, I mean, also it depends how big the crawler is, because the rocket launcher is only going to do 6 damage.
Can
we get a sense of how big the crawler is from its tracks?
You haven't seen it, but you could scoot up on the nav bike and scout it.
That's
is there any way?
We
could try. Is there any way of doing that without being seen? I guess is the question.
Well, yeah, that would be a infiltration roll.
Which I'm okay at. I'm not great, but I'm reasonable. Shall we try that then? Get a sense of how many people it might have.
That's probably useful information to have, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
To make a decision about whether we blow it up or just follow it. Although, what do we gain from blowing it up? I guess they don't make it back to report that they were attacked.
There is that.
And I guess getting somebody to interrogate to find out where they're taking these people and what we should, what we're looking for.
Or we just spy on them, we just follow them and see where they go, because obviously where they're going is where the person who we interrogate would be taking him.
Why then don't you jump on the grab bike and get in front of them? You can hide, you can take time to hunker down and watch it go past, and get a very good, rather than try and sneak up on it from behind. If you're sort of at a point where you can watch it go past from a point of safety,
a hidden spot. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Then you can come back and we can. You can formulate a plan, because you might just say, "Yeah, it's a bulldozer. There's one person on it. It's not worth it."
Okay. And then at least we get to see it. So there might be loads of these trucks in Bay Basin. At least this way we might have a way of identifying it when we get there.
I'd thought that would be low risk.
I think it's a good idea. Who's going forward then?
I don't mind going.
Well, I've got infiltration of 5.
I have infiltration of 4, so a bit crap.
And I can drive the thing with a skill of 5 as well.
I've got infiltration of my agility, which is 4.
Oh, I've got infiltration of 5, but I definitely can't drive the thing.
Well, how about me and Jalea go then?
Yeah, in fact, does Jalea need to go to navigate around this side path to get there anyway?
Yeah.
Otherwise, you might just drive off into the jungle and never be seen again.
Missed you.
Bye, sucker. All right, that got rid of him. Right, now let's get on with the game. Yeah. Okay.
So Ossian and Jalea are taking the shortcut, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Jalea, can I get you to make an observation roll?
Sure. Where is that?
Can she get help from me? Matt?
Is this
No,
just?
I think probably not in this case.
Is this just
No?
general?
Okay.
Would I be able to use my binoculars or just in general?
You could use your binoculars, yeah. You're scouting ahead. No, you know, you're checking the landscape.
All right. Oh, I only get one success.
Okay, well, I'm gonna give you that. You recognize some of your colleagues
Ooh.
kind of in what might be called a guerrilla infantry column,
Mm-hmm.
heading towards Babersil.
Like when you say colleagues, like my friends or
Your
other.
friends, yes.
Okay.
Schalke guerrillas.
Okay. Cool. And they're like, are they in like a let's go start a rumble in Bay Basin formation or?
Yeah, that's a lot.
Classic formation.
And if you remember, I think I told you in a secret note, you and Paul, that you felt that you'd been given this job of observing this crash site.
Yeah.
Get you out of the way for something that you didn't know was going down. And putting two and two together, you're wondering whether you've just encountered whether you should be in the right place.
Oh, right.
Now you've seen them. You don't know whether they've seen you.
I might mention to Ocean, things might be about to get a little more dangerous than expected.
I assume I haven't seen these gorillas.
You haven't seen them. You don't know what to look for.
Right.
These guys are in the native dress.
Yeah. Camouflaged.
Yeah.
Yeah, this might get more dangerous than expected.
Okay. Do you want to elaborate on that a little bit?
No.
Okay. Elaborate on that a little bit.
Maybe there's gonna be a little bit of fighting, perhaps, and
here in the jungle, like right now. Is there
in Bay
about to
Basin?
attack us?
No, not us. Bay Basin is about to have a bad day.
Okay, and how? Why didn't you tell us this earlier?
Because we were supposed to be somewhere else when this happened.
Don't drag me into it.
Not even there.
I'm already in enough trouble.
Your landing has brought us slightly off track from our post.
So you're supposed to be somewhere else.
Yeah.
And okay, and your friends are going to be starting some kind of trouble at the town?
Yeah, I think.
Okay, and why didn't you tell us this when we were all together earlier?
Because I didn't realize until then, and I'll point over to a section of forest, which probably to Oshin just looks like forest. Because I didn't see this before.
I'm pretty good at observation though.
Okay, now you can do observation roll. Now she's pointing out a thing.
Okay. Do I get the +2?
No, because they're not doing a sneak attack on you.
No, but they are being kind of like combative sneaky.
Just roll the bloody observation, mate.
I get 2 successes.
2 successes. So you can indeed see
Okay.
The color, the jungle's very colorful, but looking at some of the weirdly colored plants and stuff, you notice they're not actually just plants and bushes. They are the weirdly bright costume that Jalea's wearing.
Okay, and there's quite a lot of these.
And there appears to be a column of warriors like Jalea.
By column, we're talking what, 150, 500? Is this like a platoon or is it like a battalion?
No, you're seeing a bit of a platoon, basically.
Right.
But
Quite a lot of
this
combatants, though.
might not be the only one, according to what Jalea thinks.
Okay. And are these people going to be upset if we just carry on doing what we're going to do?
Well, I think the key thing you're concerned about is you need to get to town and finish your investigation before the shit hits the fan.
And do these guys look on the move, or are they kind of camped?
They're on the move.
And how far are we from the town
So
now?
they're walking. They've probably still got a day's walk to do. You could get there on the hover bike that you're using in a quarter day.
Yeah, 2 of us can get there, but not all 4 of us.
Yeah.
Not all 5 of us.
How many trips would you have to do?
Well,
I mean,
4.
if you
4. And if each one takes a quarter day, that's a day.
Yeah.
A full day of.
And that is assuming I don't come across the tank that goes, hang on, that's our graph bike.
That's our grab bike. We'd like that back, please.
Yeah, have you seen our dogs? They went missing.
Have you seen Princess and Honey Bunch? And...
And what are these? Okay, what do your people intend to do? They're going to start a fight. Are they planning to wipe out the town? Or what's their beef with the town? Why are they attacking it?
Jalea, you don't know particularly what their intention is. The town, though, is the base of a chap called Rakin Basil, who's kind of the local gangster. So yeah, he's kind of the local crime lord of this place. The I was going to say Grand Moff Tarkin, but I don't mean that. The Jabba the Hutt, and they want to try and take him out if they can. I think will be their thing.
Okay.
So yeah.
And this town, it's not just him. This isn't just his big compound. This is a town.
No. This
he happens to be there.
This is a Mos Eisley, of which he has a thing.
Yeah. Could I do anything with the grav bike to soup it up enough to carry all of us once?
Yeah, it will take you about 3/4 of a day.
But I think what you're saying is we arrive just as the shit is about to hit the fan then.
When you could potentially, Jalea, you could potentially try and coordinate the attack, maybe, and get them to delay it a little bit or whatever, but you would have to introduce at least Dave, if not everybody, to your sort of leader in this stake is Dali Osman.
Danny Osman.
Donny Osman.
Dali, D-A-L-I, Osman, O-S-M-A-N.
He's my CO.
Yeah.
Not that you know.
Given they didn't even tell.
Dali Osman obviously had asked you and Paul to stay out of the way, or had given you a nothing job.
Yeah.
I don't know why that was, Paul, but I imagine it's something to do with the fact that you're a little bit over eager with the missile launch.
Excited about.
Just what I need.
Well, I'll say to Oshin, I'll go and talk. Maybe I can persuade them to hold back. Go and get everybody and meet me back here as fast as you can. So that'll at least give me time to be like, hey, Dali, You know how I was supposed to be far away and now I'm here? Can we not get cross? Maybe.
Okay.
Okay.
How do you feel about that, Ocean?
It's as good a. I guess ultimately, I just need to get Yakub, actually, because we're the ones who are looking for Noor. Yeah, we need as much time as we can in the town before it gets attacked, I guess, to work out what's going on. These, I'm going to say, Jalea, these stooges who we've been following, and the guys that we killed, are they Burbazil's men? Is Burbazil this crime lord? Is he the one behind picking up all these people?
Ocean, I don't follow people. I stay in the jungle. This people politics is not interesting to me.
Well, it might not be interesting to you, but if you know the answer to my question, it's really interesting to me.
I don't think you do, Jalea.
No.
So the people who are picking up the guys, you know them as Ramsey's jackals. So Ramsey of Ramsey's jackals is I'm just trying to make sure whether you know whether he's being no, in fact you don't think they're particularly connected with King Burbazil.
So I'll let him know. There's a cattail. So no, I don't think so. They're some jackals or something. Another group, not something the others are interested in directly. Although some are probably, I don't know. You can eat that plant though if you wanted.
Thanks. I'm not hungry right now.
Yeah.
And if I am, I've got a packet of frosted flakes in my backpack. Because they're great. Sorry, I'm being distracted by my cat now. I think we just need a bit of time. Your attack might actually be a good distraction for us, but we just need time to get in first and kind of see where we need to go before the attack happens, I guess. So I think, yes, fair enough. Okay, I mean, there's a lot of men up there and women up there who look like you. And so, you know, I guess I have to trust you a little bit, because if you were against us for some reason, then you and your troops could just, you know, finish me off now. So, okay, I'll go back and tell the others, and then we'll try and get to the town as quickly as possible.
Okay, so we're coming to the end of this session. What I would like you to do, Dave, is make a piloting roll, and this will be a multi-action piloting roll effectively. So this is how successful are you in getting everybody into town in the time allotted.
Okay.
No bonuses or
just okay. Okay, I get one success on my first roll. Is it more than one roll?
No, just make one roll unless you want to push it.
Okay, I will push it because I think we want to get into town as early as possible. No, still just one success.
Okay, so you find it difficult, having dropped Jalea off, you found it quite difficult finding your way back and forth, but you do manage to pick everybody up and scoot them along and get them into town. Jalea, I suggest we might run your negotiation with your CO offline at some point, and you can report back to Dave whatever you've managed to negotiate with him when he arrives with the others. Okay.
Yeah, I just look at this empathy score of 2 and feel confident.
We'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
But we'll take that offline, and then we'll start off the next session.
Possibly go wrong.
The next
Yeah.
session won't be next week because I'm in Cornwall.
Ah, okay.
Ooh,
So
nice.
I think, let me just check what I put in my
It'll
diary.
be the week after. So 24th?
24th.
Yeah, 24th.
Oh,
Is that good with
exciting.
everybody?
Think that
Yes.
works? Think that
Yep.
works for me?
Indeed.
Yeah.
That's fine.
You'll be entirely awake, won't you, Millie? Having
Oh,
spent the weekend?
yeah, having been
Games expoing.
virtually expoing since 6 p.m. the Friday before. Yeah, it'd be
And I
great.
don't know add to your workload, Millie, but I think
Mhm.
sometime this week you and I need to have a bit of a chat about this damn panel I'm running and
Oh, yeah, we do.
how we plug into Twitch and all of that sort of stuff.
It'll be easy peasy, I promise.
Okay,
Do
just
you,
assure me of that.
do you know whether you need me or not for that yet? Trans-
Not
transfer-
yet. I'm going to send out an email shortly where I think I think his name's Dave. I can't remember off the top of my head. From America, is going to suddenly realise that it means being awake at 2 o'clock in the morning and lose interest. But, I haven't yet. So
He might love being up at 2 in the morning. You know, it might be the perfect
yeah,
thing
but he
for
has said, "Oh yeah, this is 2 in the afternoon, right?"
him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I have to disabuse him of that.
Yeah, that's probably wise.
Yeah. But I thought I might do that as an email to everybody. I'll copy you in Millie as seminar coordinator, but it's just going to be this is roughly how we're going to run our hour.
Yes, cool. Excited.
Okay, so goodbye to anybody who's been watching us, and we will come back on. Oh God, where am I?
24th.
We
Still
will.
the 24th.